Let it be known that January 14th, 2026 is the day that we all get to witness some of the most rewarding credit cards hitting the market. Welcome to Bilt 2.0. And yes, there are 3 different cards all allowing you to earn the richest rewards on rent, mortgage, and everything else. You heard that correctly. Mortgages are now eligible. That's because there's an all-new flexible currency called Bilt Cash, and you will earn this on top of Bilt points. We're already used to those Bilt points because we've seen those since the very beginning of the program. But now with Bilt Cash, those have different type of redemption use cases. So with the cash, you'll be able to redeem them dollar for dollar, meaning $10 is worth $10 for things like monthly credits or member-only experiences and benefits. We'll get into all that in a little more depth momentarily here. First, I'm sure you all want to see these 3 new cards, and here they are. We've got the Bilt Obsidian Card, the Bilt Blue Card, and the Bilt Palladium Card. All 3 have some things in common, while other things are radically different. So I think the best way to talk about 3 different cards is to put them all side by side and go through them together. So we've got the blue on the far left, the obsidian in the middle, and the palladium on the far right. And for the first time ever, Bilt is actually offering substantial welcome offers for their cards. On the entry-level blue, we have $100 of Bilt Cash, and you get that when you apply and get approved for the card. For the Obsidian, it's $200 of Bilt Cash when you apply and get approved. Neither of those have spend requirements to get them. And finally, on the far right with the Palladium, this is a multi-tier welcome offer. Up first, $300 of Bilt Cash when you apply and get approved. And then you can earn 50,000 Bilt points plus Gold Elite status after spending $4,000 on everyday purchases in the first 3 months. What does everyday purchases mean? Pretty much anything you buy on a regular basis, but all of your rent or mortgage stuff aside. That part does not count. Moving on to the rewards. All 3 cards have the same earn rate for Bilt Cash. They'll give you 4% back in Bilt Cash on purchases excluding rent and mortgage. Building on top of your cash layer, we then add some points, and here are the reward structures in points. For the blue, it's up to 1 point per dollar on rent and mortgage payments, and also 1x as a flat rate on all of your everyday spend. So yes, keep that in mind. All of your regular daily stuff earns points and Bilt Cash, and that holds true for all 3 cards. Moving on to the Obsidian here in the middle. It also earns up to 1 point per dollar on rent and mortgage, plus 3 points per dollar on your choice of dining or grocery. If you choose grocery, that is capped at $25,000 worth of spend per year. Then we have double points on travel and a base rate of 1 point per dollar on everyday spend. With the top tier Palladium card, that also earns 1 point per dollar on rent and mortgage, and then double points on everyday spend. No caps, no limits, no categories to keep track of, nothing to activate quarterly, nothing to worry about. It's simple, it's consistent, double on everything, except the housing payment. That's just 1x for every card. And it still keeps getting better. The points actually expand further when you transact within the world of Bilt. So now with the blue, we can keep earning more points. That is triple at partner restaurants, also triple at partner fitness studios and on Lyft rides once you link your Bilt and Lyft accounts together in the app. There's also a double point category for Walgreens transactions. And you'll see a little plus sign after some of those too, because some partners may have even higher earn rates than you see here. Those are just the base rates. With the Obsidian card, you get at least 5 points per dollar at partner restaurants. Of course, that's if you select the dining category as your choice category. Triple at partner fitness studios, triple on Lyft rides, and then double at Walgreens. And finally with the Palladium, that's 4 points per dollar at partner restaurants, 4x at the partner fitness studios, 4x on Lyft rides, and triple at Walgreens. Now time for something refreshing. In today's world where a lot of mid-tier and premium cards give you credits to use every year, but oftentimes at specific merchants, the Bilt cards do the same, giving you credits, but they're a lot more flexible. They're just within the Bilt ecosystem itself. So with the blue card, which is their no annual fee card, and we will talk about the fees at the end here, there are not any credits you have to worry about with this because it's not going to cost you anything to have this card. With the Obsidian Palladium Card, though, you do get a $100 Bilt Travel Hotel credit. It's applied twice a year. That's $50 worth of statement credits semi-annually for qualifying Bilt Travel Portal hotel bookings. And with the Palladium Card, that is $200 of Bilt Cash that you get issued annually. And so you know, up to $100 of Bilt Cash can roll over to the next calendar year. And you also get $400 of Bilt Travel hotel credit every year. That's applied twice a year. So in other words, $200 semi-annually every 6 months for qualifying Bilt Portal hotel bookings. And that's it. Bilt credits for Bilt credit cards to be used within the Bilt ecosystem, and done. As for the additional benefits like insurance and protections, you can see them all here on the screen. None of the cards have foreign transaction fees, which is great. You also get cell phone protection on these cards, purchase assurance, master rental coverage for your rental cars, and you can see that you get more protections with the higher tier cards as you move up. The last one over there on the far right, the Palladium, that one actually comes with priority pass as well at their top tier level, giving you access to bring 2 guests with you. And this is a lounge membership only, so it does not include priority pass, retail stuff or restaurants or anything like that. And you're probably wondering, what are the annual fees? Well, the Blue Card is $0 annual fee. The Obsidian is $95 for the year, and the top tier Palladium is $495. And what is a luxury card without a little bit of a luxury touch? For a fun, cool feature here, you can get a limited edition mirror card design with the Bilt Palladium Card. And it's even paired with a premium microfiber cloth to clean it, because you're probably going to get tons of food stains and fingerprints all over it as you use it. They are running this design on a limited time basis. So if design is important to you, then I would consider submitting your application or upgrading from your original Bilt 1.0 card sooner than later. Now, I don't know how you all see this, but to me, the Bilt card is great on its own, especially the Palladium earning double points and everything, but it also makes sense to combine that card with one or a few other cards if you want a broader strategy, especially if you're maximizing for travel. So if you're looking for a great tool to manage multiple cards together without having to log into a million different apps, check out today's sponsor called Matt's Rewards. Matt's Rewards helps you manage multiple cards, benefits, rewards, and more all in one place. And for any of those cards you may have with credits that are issued either monthly, quarterly, or annually, Matt's Rewards allows you to see how much of those credits you've used and when they expire. Then if you ever find yourself out and about wondering which card to use for a given transaction to really earn the most amount of rewards on that purchase, you can even see the best card to use by category or by location around you. And of course, for the cards with annual fees, if you ever wondered how much value you got from rewards and benefits all put together compared to the annual fee, you can even see a nice dashboard here to show you if the card is worth keeping for your next year. And lastly, to really supercharge your rewards, all of your Amex offers, Chase offers, and more can automatically be activated by Matt's Rewards at the gold level. That way you don't have to scroll through them all one by one and do them yourself. So if you'd like to try Matt's Rewards, either the totally free version or the elevated gold tier with even more features, check out the link down below to get your 1-week free gold trial plus a 1-month discount using the link directly or adding the code MARKR. Now, tying this whole narrative together to you in a really simple story that's going to be easy to follow. Bilt Cash, Bilt Points, you can earn them both, right? Right. You can maximize the rewards you earn from your everyday purchases with the Bilt Cash and those Bilt Points stacked together. So imagine this. You have some travel expenses come up for you and your family. You spent $2,000. Regardless of the cards you have, you're going to get 4% back on all your everyday purchases that are not housing related. So 4% of $2,000, that's $80 of Bilt Cash that you'll receive. Then assuming you got the mid-tier Obsidian Card, which earns double on travel, or the top-tier Palladium, double on everything, you get 2x times $2,000 or 4,000 Bilt points. Pretty simple, right? Now, for the Bilt Cash specifically, what can you do with it? Well, that you redeem for things like unlocking access to certain things within the Bilt ecosystem. Some examples. Points on rent and mortgage with no transaction fee. For every $30 in Bilt Cash you earn and then redeem, you can unlock 1,000 points on rent or mortgage payments up to your housing payment amount. So if you have no Bilt Cash or you don't want to redeem your Bilt Cash, you can pay your rent or your mortgage through Bilt, but you won't earn points. Therefore, to unlock the ability to earn points on your housing payments, you redeem Bilt Cash to give you that feature. More examples to follow. You can also redeem Bilt Cash for one-time status upgrades. That is, boosting your elite status tier and accessing a higher transfer bonus during rent day. And that's also the day when Bilt tries to make your biggest expense of the month day more fun and more rewarding. So when Bilt Day comes around, you'll see additional perks, special bonuses, and other cool experiences in the app. One of which is oftentimes transferring Bilt points to other airline and hotel programs for outsized value potential with your redemptions, and the Bilt points and the elite status that you have will give you potentially higher transfer bonuses, where perhaps you might get 20%, 50%, 100% more points when you transfer based on those types of things. And you can also redeem Bilt Cash to get early access to member experiences like dining events, fitness events, and more. Additional ways that you can redeem Bilt Cash include hotel bookings in the Bilt Travel Portal, Lyft credits toward rides, home delivery powered by GoPuff, the Bilt collection for other lifestyle pieces that you can have for your home or your life, also fitness classes, and mobile dining checkout. Now for a big and really awesome change. There is no preset spending limit on housing payments, allowing you to pay rent or your mortgage without using your credit line. That keeps your spending power available for everyday purchases. Checking out the visual example here. Let's say you have a credit line on your card of $10,000. You have a rent payment of $3,000 every month. So you pay that through Bilt, but your available credit still stays at $10,000. Furthermore, unlike the old program, you can now earn points at multiple properties. So whether you're renting or owning or doing both, you can earn them on all your eligible payments. And no matter how you pay, you can still have the ability to earn your Bilt points. So this can be whether you pay your rent through portals because you're an integrated Bilt partner, or via a check, or even with an online method like Venmo. Now let me bring this whole thing to life with earning Bilt Cash on your housing payments. Remember, all three cards earn 4% Bilt Cash on everyday purchases. That is, the stuff you buy that is not related to your housing. And for every $30 of Bilt Cash that you have, you can redeem that to unlock the ability to earn 1 point per dollar on earning for your housing. That can be rent or mortgage, and that's on up to the first $1,000, so 1,000 points earned. And there are no minimums or increments required. I'll illustrate that point specifically in a few moments here. First, let's keep the examples really straightforward and simple. For example 1, let's just say that you have a rent payment of $1,600 per month. You also spend $750 per month on non-housing types of things. This would allow you to earn $750 of spend times 4% flat rate for Bilt Cash equals $30 of Bilt Cash earned. You could then take that $38 of Bilt Cash and redeem it to unlock 1 point per dollar on housing, up to 1,000 points earned. Meaning that on your rent, this is how you will earn $1,600 a month on rent times 1 point per dollar equals 1,600 Bilt points. But remember, the maximum cap here is 1,000 points. So you'd earn 1,000 Bilt points here as a result of having redeemed your $30 of Bilt Cash. Example number 2, let's say your mortgage is $2,565 per month. And you also spend $1,720 a month on non-housing purchases. So how would you earn your cash? Well, $1,720 times a flat 4% rate equals $68.80 of Bilt Cash that you would have. And if $30 of Bilt Cash allows you to earn 1,000 points, then $60 of cash back will allow you to earn 2,000 points. Again, keeping the math super clean and rounded here. So let's say you take $60 of your Bilt Cash, you redeem that to unlock the ability to earn 1x points on your housing. Now you have a maximum of 2,000 points you can earn. So your mortgage of $2,565 times 1x points equals $2,565 points. But due to your maximum cap of 2,000 points, you therefore end up earning 2,000 Bilt points. So far, so good. But remember, there are no minimum redemption requirements and no increments. Welcome to Bilt Cash Math. So far, we've seen redeeming 30 bucks of Bilt Cash to earn up to 1,000 Bilt points in your housing. If you only had $3 of Bilt Cash, you could still earn 100 Bilt points on housing. If you had 30 cents of Bilt Cash, you could earn 10 Bilt points. And if you only had 3 cents of Bilt Cash, you could still earn 1 Bilt point. No need to memorize that though. Here's a simple formula. To figure out how many Bilt points you will earn on housing, just take whatever Bilt Cash you have and divide it by 0.03. Or you can take whatever Bilt Cash you have and multiply it by 33.33. Let's put that into practice. Bringing back the previous example of a mortgage costing $25.65 per month and spending $17.20 on non-mortgage things. But this time, we're going to redeem the entire Bilt Cash balance of $68.80. We could then take our Bilt Cash balance, $68.80, divide that by 0.03, and we would earn 2,293 Bilt points on our mortgage payment. Having said all that, I realize some of you may already have a Bilt card from the older program. So what's the transition timeline going to be like? Well, as I record this now on January 14th, here we are, launch date for the new program, applications for the new 2.0 cards are now live, and the transitions will begin. You can choose whichever of the 3 cards you want to upgrade to. The deadline is the end of the month here at January 30th, 2026. And then February 7th comes around, and that is activation day, where all the new Bilt 2.0 cards go live globally. If you're wondering how to do this, it's all straightforward right in the Bilt app. So open it up and you'll see something that looks like this. You can then click on View to explore the new lineup, select your card, and go through the screen flow from there. And now to answer a few questions that I'm sure you have. Does the welcome bonus apply to existing card holders moving from Bilt 1.0 to 2.0? Yes. Can you get multiple Bilt cards? No, you can only be the primary card holder on one account, which means you can be an authorized user on a different card, but you yourself can only be the owner of one. Are there authorized user fees? Yes, the blue is $0 each for up to the first 5. Obsidian is going to be 50 bucks each. Palladium AUs are going to be $95 each, and those will get their own priority pass membership. How and when do I choose between earning 3 points per dollar on dining versus 3x on grocery on the Bilt Obsidian card? When you get the card, the default will be triple on dining. You can change it within the first 30 days in your Bilt wallet via the app. Then you can change the category once per year in January. Does Bilt Cash expire? Yes, every December 31st, and up to 100 bucks in Bilt Cash can roll over to the next year. What can I redeem Bilt Cash for? Well, you can unlock the ability to earn points on housing, be it a rent or your mortgage. Also via the Bilt Network redemption options like Lyft, hotels, fitness classes, mobile dining, etc. You can also redeem for elite status upgrades to unlock higher transfer partner bonuses, experiences, etc. Is any mortgage eligible to earn rewards? All personal mortgage holders and services are valid. Commercial rent and mortgage is not supported right now. How do I pay my mortgage? You can use the MasterCard's bill pay service within the Bilt app, or via check, or via portal with in-network mortgage providers like UWM where available. What if I don't have any or not enough Bilt Cash to pay my rent or mortgage? Remember, you can always pay your housing via Bilt with no transaction fee. If you don't have any Bilt Cash, then you won't earn any Bilt points, unless you choose the alternative option below. If you have some Bilt Cash, but not enough to earn 1x points on the entire rent or mortgage transaction amount, you'll still earn 1x on the portion your Bilt Cash allows. And as for that alternative option, if you don't have enough Bilt Cash to earn 1x points on the entire rent or mortgage transaction amount, you can choose to pay a 3% transaction fee to earn the full 1x points. 2025 was and 2026 is a great time to witness so many new changes happening in the credit card space with new products, upgrades, and other things too. I think it's now abundantly clear that Bilt has done their part to release some new compelling products into the market. So comment down below which of the 3 Bilt cards you plan to get. Before you go, if you want to add on another layer of earning Bilt points, check out the links down below too. You'll see one to Rakuten, a great online portal. They normally award you cash back by default, but you can change your reward preference to earn Bilt points too. Also, if you want me to keep you up to date about great credit card offers as they become available and before they expire, sign up for my free credit card offer alerts. And if you want to manage multiple cards together with ease, check out Matt's rewards as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.